Stop binge watching videos like this and take some fucking action. If you've clicked on this video, I already know your type. You're smart, ambitious, probably look successful to most other people around you in your life, but deep down, you know you're stuck and you're operating at 40% of your potential, which is great, but imagine 100%. You've turned personal development into entertainment, so you binge watch motivation like it's Netflix, taking notes, highlighting quotes, but when it's time to take some fucking action, you freeze. So you scroll, you plan, you think, you move, but you don't move. You do everything but move. So this video isn't here to inspire you, it's here to expose you and actually make you want to fucking take some action, stuff that you've been putting off for so long that you know will change your life. So you know exactly what to do for the areas that you're stuck in life, and yet you don't do it. Have you ever asked yourself why that is? You know the actions that will change your life, but you're stuck overanalyzing them instead of overtaking action on them. You might say to yourself, I'm just getting ready, I'm waiting for that moment of clarity, I'm building momentum, I'm waiting for the right time. No, you're not. You're hiding behind information, and I get it, because I used to do the same thing, and so many of the men that come to work with me do exactly the same thing. So when I first started out, I'd watch hours and hours of motivational videos, feel-good videos every day, convincing myself that it was being productive. But what I was really doing, I was feeding my ego and giving myself that little rush of motivation instead of actually feeding my growth, because I didn't need another motivational quote. I didn't need another strategy. I needed to stop being a little bitch and take some action and do it day after day after day until I've compounded enough action to actually create any results worth mentioning. But here's the root cause of the problem, and I'm sure you relate to it. So let's break it down for exactly what it is. The reason you don't take action isn't because you don't know how, because you're a smart guy. It's because you're addicted to potential. You love the idea of something being successful more than the work it takes to actually become successful. So your brain rewards you for learning, for looking at the perfect workout plan, the perfect business plan. It gives you that little dopamine hit every time you read something or listen to a motivation or make a plan. But dopamine from your action is where your life changes. Once you feel good from taking the action instead of thinking about it, life changes. And here's the punchline. Your brain doesn't know the difference between planning to win and actually winning. That's why so many high performers feel stuck, because they're confusing consumption with creation. Because you don't need more clarity, you need some fucking execution on these plans that you've been planning for so long. And I know, but like I say, I've been there, rock bottom, broke, thousands and thousands of pounds worth in debt. I used to say that I wanted to be rich, ripped, respected and rare, but I was living like a man who wanted comfort and easy wins and pats on the back. So I'd say to myself, I'm going to start on Monday. I'm going to get locked in. You know what? I'm going to go all in when life calms down and settles down a bit and it all becomes the right time to take action. But I had to learn the hard way. Life doesn't slow down for you to get your shit together. You either create alignment now and build yourself daily non-negotiables that you take action on every day and compound the results, or you're going to carry on drowning in distraction forever. And that's the reason that I created the alignment blueprint in the first place, was because I saw men just like me who were smart, ambitious, full of potential, wasting years thinking instead of doing. They'd overthink the move until the opportunity was gone. They'd start the business, the routine, the plan, and then quit the second it got uncomfortable. So I built a system that forces motion with daily non-negotiables, that compounds day after day, week after week. Because clarity doesn't come from thinking. Clarity comes from moving, because you take action, action leads to results, results lead to motivation, and that leads to momentum. So enough is enough. Let me say this as straight and as raw as possible, because most people don't give a fuck about you to tell you straight enough. If you're watching videos like this, back to back to back, and still haven't changed anything in your life, you're part of the problem. You are the problem, because you're not learning. Despite you might feel like you are, you're actually avoiding. You're stuck in what's called the self-improvement loop, the never-ending cycle of consuming content that makes you feel like you're improving and growing, while your results just stay the same. That's like watching workout videos and motivational back day from Arnold Schwarzenegger and expecting it to change your body, or watching boxing tutorials and thinking you can fight. There's plenty of them people out there, and it's called delusion. So if you want to change, you've got to earn it. And action creates results. Like I've said, results create momentum, and then momentum inspires you to take more action. So it's an ever fulfilling loop. That's how transformation happens. And the opposite is also true. Inaction breeds overthinking, which breeds fear, which breeds regret. And then you don't take action, you don't get results because you're not tired, you're unfulfilled. You're not burnt out, you're misaligned. You're not confused. You're just scared of commitment. So stop overcomplicating it. Get yourself a plan and fucking take action on it until you've got the results that you desire. So turn your fear and your fire into a framework. So let me give it you plain and simple. Every successful man that you admire is not more talented than you. He just executed consistently while you were hesitating, watching self-improvement videos, feeling like you're making progress. He took messy, imperfect action. He looked stupid, failed, learned, adjusted, and kept moving. You, on the other hand, kept and keep researching about the best time to start. So stop waiting for the perfect plan, the perfect moment, the perfect mindset, because that's weakness disguised as preparation. Let me say it again. That's weakness disguised as preparation, because you'll never feel ready. You'll just get sick of feeling behind. And when you finally get sick enough, that's when you're really forced to move. But you don't have to wait for rock bottom like I did. You can decide today that you're done playing small and living at 30-40% of your potential and start leveling up. Because you can decide you'll be the man who takes imperfect action while everybody else keeps scrolling and watching Netflix. That's what separates men who talk from men who lead and inspire and make things happen in this crazy world of ours. And the alignment blueprint's there for you. It's in the description to this video. It's free. It's changed my life and it's changed all of my clients' lives. So if you're genuinely serious, not just curious, then actually do something about it for once. Click the link in the description and get the free download of the alignment blueprint. It's free. What more can I say? What have you got to lose? It's not some little motivational PDF. It's a results-based system that aligns the 3 M's. Your mindset, your movement, and your money. So you can stop consuming and start executing and creating results and momentum. In it, you'll learn how to reprogram your subconscious so you want to take action automatically. Build momentum daily that compounds and cut your distractions that kill your progress. And if you read that and you're really ready to go even deeper, book a Power Hour breakthrough call with me. That's where we'll build your customized personal roadmap